Hey nerdies, I know it's been a while, but I'm finally back with a new video. Today, I'll explain the whole timeline of how this entire SmartBoom company issue started based on the statements that were released. If I miss any details, feel free to drop them in the comments so everyone can see. So, let's start. SmartBoom, one of the newest BL couples that fans instantly called a match made in heaven. Their insane chemistry and acting skills made them one of the fastest rising BL couples ever. Their series TopForm even reached the top rankings on WeTV. People said their portrayal was so perfect, it felt like they jumped straight out of the manga it was based on. Because of their huge success, fans quickly wished for a season 2 or even a brand new series for Smart and Boom. But here's where things got tricky. Smart and Boom aren't from the same company. Smart is managed by Grand Ivory Records, while Boom is under Headliner Thailand. For Top Form, the two agencies collaborated. Now, for longtime BL fans, you know that couples from different agencies often don't last long. That's why many BL couples we know today are usually from the same agency. But since Smart is co-managed with Boom's agency for this project, fans were hopeful that maybe, just maybe, this pair could last. But then the drama started. On May 12, 2025, Grand Ivory Records dropped the bomb. They were officially ending their collaboration with Headliner Thailand. From that moment, Smart would only be managed by Gear. They claimed the decision was made with mutual understanding between both agencies, basically saying everyone agreed. They even ended their statement saying they're still open to working together in the future. Of course, fans immediately panic. What does this mean for Smart Boom? Is this the end? The reactions were so massive that GIR had to clarify in the comments that Smart Boom will still continue and fans don't have to worry about it. But then, Headliner Thailand released their own statement and it told a very different story. According to them, the contract termination was done without mutual agreement, and it did not represent an agreed decision. As fans, you can't help but think, did Jir just lie about it being mutual? Tensions were sky high. Smart and Boom's growing careers were suddenly at risk. But then came a sign of hope. They revealed their official fandom name, Aralis, meaning a warm guiding light. For fans, this felt like a promise that Smart Boom would continue for a long time. At one of their latest events, Smart and Boom were even playing a cute game, trying to make each other's hearts beat faster. Everything felt fine, but no one expected the storm that was coming. Then, on the 12th of June, 2025 Thailand, one of the companies involved dropped a notification letter. They revealed how deeply invested they were in Top Form, planning even 3 seasons. For that to happen, all four lead actors, Smart, Boom, Peanut, and Euro, signed exclusive 5-year contracts. In this contract, Smart's music career would be handled by GIR, but his acting would be managed by Headliner Thailand under WeTV. But despite the series' huge global success, Gear suddenly announced they were ending their collaboration. Thailand then accused Gear of breaching contracts by booking Smart for solo activities without notifying them or WeTV. Thailand and Headliner tried to reach out to GIR and Smart to discuss plans for a fan, tour, concert, and sequel, but according to them, Smart and GIR refused. Apart from pre-existing commitments before May 12, Smart declined new joint activities, which led to the cancellation of everything: live streams, magazine shoots, fan meetings, all gone. On May 17, WeTV even issued a legal warning to GIR about possible serious consequences for these unilateral actions that could damage Top Form and its cast. After trying for a month, according to them, GIR and Smart still refused to settle. In the end, Thailand, WeTV, and the production team said they regrettably accept Smart's decision and will suspend future support for his acting career. They added that they'll now focus on Boom, Peanut, and Euro for the next phase of Top Form and thanked fans for their support. And that's where everything just broke. Some fans immediately assumed that Smart Boom was over. The aftermath. Fans were furious with Grand Ivory Records. But what shocked many was that some fans even accused Smart himself of lying to fans, claiming he was only doing fan service this whole time and secretly wanted out. Of course, this is just speculation. While hate was being thrown at Smart, sympathy poured out for Boom. Interviews resurfaced showing Boom's long struggle to make it in the industry. TopForm was his breakthrough, and now, everything he worked hard for might disappear overnight. Meanwhile, Smart also had supporters defending him. Think logically, why would Smart refuse these golden opportunities? He's getting fame, success, and money from this couple work, right? This could even boost his music career. Why would anyone give that up unless he was forced to? Then, the very next day, the 13th of June, Grand Ivory Records finally responded to Thailand's accusations by stating that the contract between Grand Ivory Record and headliner Thailand ended because of serious professional misconduct and not because of personal issues. They also stated that Thailand Entertainment was never part of this contract, despite public claims, adding that the other party repeatedly acted unfairly, such as blocking the artists from accessing their own social media accounts, failing to give work details in advance, hiding payment information, showing no care when the artist got sick, and refusing to give back important account credentials even after many requests. These actions harmed Smart's well-being and career, thus the agency decided to legally end the contract. They also deny trying to split up Smart and Boom or refusing work. They just asked for clear information before agreeing to jobs, but the other side often didn't give it, and added that many joint projects with Smart and Boom are still happening. They stayed quiet at first but now want to clear up these false claims. They ended by thanking all the fans and partners who have supported the artist during this tough time. They believe artists should be treated with respect as people, not just as workers. While their current partnership has ended, the company is still open to working together in the future if everything is fair, transparent, and respectful. In the end, they care most about protecting and supporting their artists. At this point, every SmartBoom fan doesn't know who to believe, and fans started to comment on Smart's TikTok posts, asking for him to reveal his side, and so he did. In an Instagram live, Smart got emotional while talking about the events from yesterday involving his name. He assured fans that SmartBoom will continue to work together.
I just want to tell you guys, me and people still work together. Everyone listen to me. SmartBoom still work together. We we not we did not broke up. We did not broke up. Yes. Yes, SmartBoom forever, everyone.
Throughout the live, he also began to cry due to negative comments accusing him of lying.
I love you guys. I love all of you so much. Please don't tell I'm lying to everything I do for you. Everything I say, love to you. Please don't say I'm so tired.
Just like what Smart said, the next day, he and Boom had an event together. But unlike before, when everything was sweet and cheerful, this time it felt different. You could sense something was off. They weren't as close, and during their message to fans, it looked like they were trying hard not to cry.
Please smile for me, please.
You too. You too.
While waiting for more news about what's really happening with SmartBoom, some fans even talked about boycotting Smart's work in China, hoping it would push him to leave Grand Ivory Records. But of course, it's not that simple. Others said it feels like instead of getting a second season of TopForm, we're getting a real-life drama version. Then, a screenshot started spreading online. It showed Smart liking an Instagram post that was about boycotting Grand Ivory Records. For fans, it felt like a sign, like Smart was silently asking for help to get out of the company. But soon after, Smart posted on X to explain. He said he still wants to work with Grand Ivory Records, and that he usually likes any post that mentions the company. He claimed he didn't realize that the one he liked was about a boycott, so he said it was all just a misunderstanding. Still, a lot of fans didn't believe it. They said Grand Ivory Records controls Smart's social media accounts and that he hasn't been active on X in a long time. To them, it didn't feel like something Smart would write himself. It felt more like the company's words. Then, on the 15th of June, Grand Ivory Records released another statement. This time, they said they were working on a new agreement with headliner Thailand to continue the SmartBoom project. That gave fans a little hope again. Maybe things weren't over yet. But just a few days later, on the 19th of June, WeTV released part 2 of the TopForm documentary. And instead of making fans happy, it upset many when it brought up the May 12 incident, the day Grand Ivory first released a statement. Then came the news fans feared the most. On the 20th of June, WeTV and Headliner officially announced the end of their collaboration with Smart. That also meant the end of the SmartBoom CP. The statement ended with a reminder to artists to honor their contracts. Fans felt like this was a warning, maybe even a sign, that they were preparing for legal action against Grand Ivory Records. At this point, fans were angry not just at Grand Ivory, but also at Thailand. They kept bringing up Smart's name in statements, making it sound like Smart didn't want to work with Boom or continue the project. But Smart had already said otherwise during his Instagram live. He denied all those claims. Then on the 21st of June, Smart posted again on Instagram. He said he never wanted SmartBoom to end. He was always happy working with Boom, and he truly wanted TopForm to be successful. He said he wanted to keep working with the cast and team. Even though he accepted WeTV's decision, he promised to keep doing his best and thanked the fans for all their support. It really felt like the end of SmartBoom, but for their fans, it wasn't. On the first Monsari of their fandom, they launched a LED project and Smart showed up in person to see it. Boom also liked a tweet celebrating 1 month of having an official fandom name. And soon a video of Boom visiting the same fan project was shared as well. These small moments meant everything to Auralis. Right now, Auralis are not staying silent. They're calling on creators on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube to speak up, not just post sweet edits, but tell the truth. They want people to show clips of SmartBoom saying they wanted to stay together and support the fan campaigns. They're asking everyone to keep spreading the message, flood the comments, and use the hashtags #JusticeForSmart and #WeWantSmartBoom back. They want the companies to hear them and bring SmartBoom back. Because if toxic fans can break a ship, then maybe, just maybe, a strong fandom like Auralis can bring them back together again.